Continuity strikes again. Hello there, everybody. This is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So, last time, we got started exploring the Yeti's house, and unfortunately, we were duped once because of Yetta's memory, because she's sick. But the key should be in that room beyond the circular room here. So, let's go ahead and enter said room and see what lies ahead for us. So we got a nice little intimate room right here. Knights there. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. Who knows how it's possible, but uh-oh. This is not gonna be good. Alright, so that may look like an actual human, but trust me, it is not an actual human. This is the armored lizard foes or dino foes, I don't really remember. But it's one of them. So anyway, what you wanted to do was, you wanted to hookshot all the way over to the other side of him, because that ball and chain he's carrying can hurt quite a bit. Or just go on the other side of him, one or the other works. And you want to take care of him from his tail. So, that'll be really, really good to note there. By the way, that ball and chain does hurt a lot. Consider it like the Iron Knuckles axe from Ocarina of Time and King Bulblin's weapon. So anyway, it is rather risky for you to actually take the route with rolling under him and doing that, but trust me when I say it's actually a lot safer for you to actually use the hookshot method. Ow. Yeah. I'm just doing this in a rather risky way so that I can be risky and nothing else. Yeah, there's very little chance you'll get hurt using the hookshot method. But hey, it's your call what you want to do with everything. So anyway, let's see. Ow. But don't worry though, I have a fairy, so I don't really think. Ow. Ow. Okay. There we go, dude. Alright. Die, you dude. Die. Got you in the ass. Well, time to pull a Mega Man. Here's our item temple, the ball and chain. Set it to be and swing to cause great damage. Alright, this item is actually really, really cool. I love using the ball and chain. And, in order to get the key, let's see what the ball and chain can actually really do. So, do you see all these chunks of ice here? Well, if we use the ball and chain, we can actually go ahead and do so. So, we have to point where we want to aim on the screen, and boosh! There we go. And yes, the sound does come from the Wiimote. Of course it does. That is actually really, really cool that it does that. Pretty much just like every single item ever. But either way, let's get our key! Cheese. Huh? What? It's a ring of cheese, what the hell? Aw, food again? Yeah, I had a bad feeling about this. She didn't seem very sure of herself. Oh well, let's head back and hope she had some other brilliant idea. So we got duped, again. But you know, you can't really blame her. She is sick and her memory can get a little bit foggy at best. I'm not sure if this happens in real life, but I'm pretty sure it does. Pretty sure it does, though, but yeah. Anyway, now with the ball and chain, we can now break these whole chunks of ice that have been plaguing us So, whenever we get out of this dungeon, we are going to be going back for the things that we couldn't do before because of the because of the major ice chunks and everything. Yeah. So anyway, now let's go over here and collect what's ever in this small treasure chest. And it is bombs. Hooray. So, we get some additional bombs. That's not really too bad. Alright, so... is this gonna be the way? Yeah, actually it is. This is the way we came into this next door to the thing. Yeah. So, first things first, let's take back the, let's give the, goat cheese to Yeto here. Which, I said his name in a voice crack, I just noted. Take note, never do voice cracks. Needs more punch, what good smell? What you have, Jesus Christ, you don't have to push me, dude. Perfect ingredient, Yeah, you just pull it in and the soup changes color. Little more time on fire, it become gourmet soup, Here, taste, Okay. So, with that, we can now de-equip our ball and chain. And, behold, superb soup. It's cheesy, but it will restore 8 hearts. So basically this is the equivalent of a red potion. So, hooray. So, now we've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk to Yetta once again. I think I remember, we put key in nearby room, so no forgetting, How I forget. Embarrassing, See? Here. Place marked by symbol, Sure. Sure it is. It's probably gonna be another food ingredient, isn't it? It there. It must be, You look for me. Sure it is. I do believe you. Yep. I most certainly don't believe you. Because you're a lawyer! But either way, now let's get out our ball and chain again. And we can clear the way right here. We can't really do anything here quite yet. But sure enough, we will have something to do there. Quite soon, actually. So, now that we have the ball and chain, we can now easily push blocks like this. And we opened a way to another couple of cannonballs. So, yeah. I actually haven't been paying much attention to, like, my capture screen, actually. I probably should. Yeah, because I keep looking at the gamepad, like, 90% of the time, and only, like, the real 10% of the time I'm actually looking at the capture screen. Let's bring up this, additional cannonball, just in case. Because you'll never know when you're gonna need an additional cannonball. Alright, so, now let us commence to going into this room and getting this cannonball in here. Now we can carry this cannonball all the way over up to the top of here. Where you'll notice we have Freezards over there, trying to block our path as we go along this road. This road to ruin. Well, sure enough, we have a ball and chain. We don't need no stinking things. We can now kill these mini Freezards in one hit. Yeah! The ball and chain is one of the most powerful items in the game, if not the most powerful, simply because, well, it's a heavy ball and chain. What else would it kill enemies for? I'll tell you what, nothing. Just nothing. So we can kill Freezards in 2 hits, and yet we can kill mini Freezards in 1 hit. Understandably so, because the Freezards are just bigger. They just are. Okay, so now we can carry this cannonball all the way up here. And we get this thing from over here. Boosh, boosh, and... I said boosh. Thank you. Okay, so... now that we've gotten that, let's go ahead and place this cannonball right here for now. We won't... trust me, we will need it for later. So, don't forget where it is. Next up is this room. So now that we have the ball and chain, we can kill these guys. Yep, all in 1 hit. And also about the ball and chain, we can now propel this chandelier forward and such. And while standing on it, we can now propel ourselves forward because of the ball and chain, I believe. Because of force, maybe? Yeah, because of force. Either way, you want to go over there as fast as you can, because this treasure chest is going to contain a small key. So, thank the lords for that. And, yeah, want to get on there. Thank you. Alright, so, now we can break this thing open, and it reveals a claw shot target. So we can go ahead and do this. Come on, there we go. Alright, so, now it's time to backtrack thoroughly into this room. And one very important thing for completion before you forget. This right here. This little cracked hole right here. Alright, so break out your ball and chain and break that open. And you want to drop down here. Because this treasure chest is going to contain a piece of heart. Fun fact, on one of my playthroughs, this is actually the last piece of heart that I got. Yeah, because it was so ingeniously hidden. Just look for cracked floors, people. Look for cracks in the floor. That will get you all noticeable about stuff. So anyway, if you'll notice, now we're back here in the first room. So now that we have the ball and chain, we can now do some additional stuff. Such as, well, going back to the entrance. Why? Because if you notice here on these armor suits right here, if you break open all of them, or if you break one of them at the very least, it will reveal two things. One of them is, well, it should be one here. I unintentionally broke that thing. Yeah. Because I just did. And one of them will contain an orange rupee. That is freaking sweet. And there should be another treasure chest here somewhere, actually. Is there? There should be. Oh, wait, you have to break open this fully, I guess. And, oh, yeah! Another treasure chest, actually. What does this contain, actually? I'm quite curious. Oh, just a red rupee. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Alright, so there should be one actually in here. At least I'm hoping there is. Hopefully I'm not miscalculating. Oh, there it is. There it is. You have to break the suit of armor fully in order to reveal this Poe. This one is actually really easy to miss, actually. So, yeah, you want to break open the suits of armor in order to reveal the Poe that's there. Anyway, choo-choos! Yeah, don't care. Don't care about the choo-choos. Don't care none about that business. Alright, so now let's go up here. And we're actually not done with this room quite yet. As you notice, there's still one more treasure chest to get in this room. And again, it's really important for you to get this one because it will help with completion and stuff. So anyway, let's actually take care of this one thing. No, that's... Wait, is that enemies? Yeah, it is. Okay, so ice keys. Okay, that can work. So you want to take care of these ice keys right away. Because, well, if you want to... Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Good game. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so let's do this again. And wow, I just barely touched that thing. Okay, cool. But either way, now that we have that out of the way, you want to do is you want to get that ball and chain over there to get this piece moving. And this is the hard part right here. Basically, that thing is going to propel you forward while this thing is going to propel you back. Yeah! Alright, so let's see if we can reach that. Yeah, we can. And what is this, you may ask? It is our second piece of heart. So we have both heart pieces for the dungeon. Very, very nice indeed that we've gone after those. Very nice indeed. So, now we can actually proceed onward to, well, another room in the dungeon of sorts. And I completely missed that by its mark. Yeah, you actually want to hit the chandelier with the ball and chain on the side. Because, well, otherwise the whole propelling forward aspect thing of the thing won't work. Yeah, because it won't work. So, anyway, More mini free. Oh, you know what? I have a ball and chain. I can do this. I have a ball and chain. I can just break them easily. Is that? Yeah, really easy. How is this room a trap again? It isn't. Okay, so you want to break that open to reveal another Poe. And this is actually our third Poe for the dungeon, so we effectively have taken care of the Poes for this dungeon. And once again, I froze on context simply because I touched something. But fortunately, it didn't hurt in the cutscene. But that did. Well, you're dead. You're all dead. He's dead. We're all dead. Let's see. That room we don't want to go into yet because, well, for one thing, we can't because it is locked and such. And such is life, we can't get in there, so might as well go ahead and go back when we have the chance. Alright, I didn't mean to take out my sword there, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to push that there so now we have access to the second floor. So now we have part 2 of this block puzzle. Part 2. What you want to do first is, wait a minute. What do we want to do here, actually? Yeah, I think I know what to do, actually. You don't want to... You want to push this block all the way to the block with the switch in it. First things first. And then you want to push this block all the way over to the north side. And then all the way to the east side. And then you want to break open this block of ice thing that's holding the switch. And then you want to effectively unfreeze this block here. So you have that done out of the way. And then all you have to do is you have to push it to the south, push it to the west, push it all the way to the north, and then finally push it all the way to the east, where you can finally push it to the south, so that you can freaking complete this puzzle without any sort of trouble whatsoever. I will tell you, for the first time playing through, it took me forever to get that block puzzle working, but once you figure out what to do and once you memorize what to do, it's not really too bad in the slightest. I will say though, these later dungeons I do remember in the game. I do remember these later dungeons in the game, but for like the first few, it's just like, yeah, it's just iffy at best though. Well, says my playing performance for the first few dungeons and such. But either way, we got these guys again, and these guys are going to be jerks because they'll throw those spears at you and attempt to actually try to get you down from all the way over there, because if you lose your footing, you're going to have to start over from the beginning of that particular thing. But it's not all too bad in the slightest. But either way, now get your claw shot all the way up here so that you can go, I believe, over here. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to check. No, there isn't. Okay, that's fair. It's fine. Because it's just fine. It's all good in the neighborhood when you have things to worry about. Yep. Alrighty, so, now with that out of the way, now let's go ahead and put that over there. And let us jump. And do some more jumping! Yay. Got that done. And over with. And this contains another small key. So, I actually forgot... Oh, wait, this goes over there, never mind. I actually forgot where this goes for like half a second, but then... Yeah. Why would we need a loading screen for that? Why would we need the room to load? Isn't this technically part of the same dungeon? Why does this particular room need to load? Does it get special treatment because of that? Eh? It doesn't get special treatment because of that. I think it does, and that's the way we just went. This is not the way we just went. And again, why does this have to load? It's a room, it doesn't need to load. I don't know. The whole loading aspect of this game is rather confusing at best. but once you really get down on it, it's not really too bad. Anyway, pretty much the last thing, the last thing that we're going to be doing, and stop it. Last thing that we're going to be doing, why are you freezing me? Stop doing that. You can't do that to me again, and you just did it to me again. You know what? Ball and chain. I said ball and chain. There. You freaking go to hell, you son of a bitches. You sons of bitches. You go all the way to hell and back because you can. Jeez. Man. What the hell was that all about? So remember that cannonball that we said that we leave here before? Well, you want to insert it into the cannon right here. And then you want to turn your cannon this way. And then you just load it up, put it fire, and then boom. There you go. There you go. But either way, and most certainly either way, we've done quite enough for this episode. We've done quite enough indeed. So, next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we are going to go through the rest of Snowpeak Ruins. And that chest will probably be food, who knows. So, see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.